Well, look at this. It's dark. It's November the 4th. It's about 6:45. And we've got the outside lights on. What? Oh my gosh, it's my bedtime. I'm coming down to do a live. This will be our first ever live. Now I hope I'm all... So I've got my phone, I've got my tablet, and I've got... Oh God, I just breathed in a blooming spider's web. Been down and put the heater on down here, even though you'll see me with a hat on. You'll see me with a hat on and a scarf while it warms up to a better temperature. We do keep the heating on down here, but like just above freezing. So if it's freezing outside, the heating will come on. If it's not, it won't. So I thought I'd come down and warm it up just a little bit before we start the live. And I have no idea how this is going to go on. But I will be telling you about it soon, hopefully. We got little James down here. And we've got two little girls in their matching sets down here that we got as a gift. So thank you very much. Look at them. And I think I said in the video I did earlier, which you should have seen by now, I wanted to put them in my double. So this is my double pushchair behind here that I absolutely love, that I got probably about this time last year. So I want to sit them both in that. They are going to look so cute. And little man James is in my 1988 mother care pushchair. Well, all boots. And yeah, I don't think I've got my flask ready. Started to make Frankie's stable. And if you saw me talking about this the other day, so I started making her stable. It's in the painting stage, in the thinking about it stage. And I've got this to go in it. This was on offer, so I got that. I don't know why it's on offer. Maybe there's a piece missing. It doesn't look like it. It's sealed. I haven't even opened it yet. But I got that off of eBay. And then this is just a box of other things and a box of miniature bits and bobs. Oh, lots and lots of funny little miniatures in here. Ooh, I could just heard a firework go off. It is bonfire night tomorrow here in England, in the UK. Remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason and plot. Where Guy Fawkes tried to blow up Parliament. He did not succeed. He blew himself up. And so we always, it's always been like a remembering thing to do. It's much bigger than Halloween here. Anyway, here are all my little mini bits. So I've had a doll's house since I was 40. Russ bought me my first doll's house. And I always love many things, and so does my eldest daughter. I did not make this. I purchased this at a doll show fair. I have made things. There are certain things that I have made, because I've made all sorts of miniatures over the years. What else we got in here? If you're a miniature person, it's really neat to look in other people's miniatures. These are, I've put the noodle set that I managed to get for like really dirt cheap money. I don't know if about $1.99 or 99p. I got this set for, and it's great for Minnie because she is an Asian doll. I think this looks like a salmon sandwich. So yeah, I had all sorts. So in our move, my doll's house broke, unfortunately. I've got Nana Rose's cottage still here, but I haven't done anything to it. I haven't even put the furniture back in it. This is, oh, I did this. So this is a pot, and then I just put some apples and a blackberry. It's meant to be apple and blackberry pie filling. I mean, they look like black currants, but you know. And then this one, I added some bits into this one. They are just little not seed beads, off of a artificial plant, little yellow things. So yeah, oh, it's nearly this time of year, isn't it? Can't wait. I've got to pack away. Got to pack away the minis over there, look, the mini Halloween set. I made that last year, so that has been outside Daisy's. But I must pack that away now because December we'll be decorating for Crimbo. And last year I made a huge elaborate, like scene, not even a scene was it? It was experience that that I had to do Bert, didn't I? This is Bert. This is Bert who inspired all of this. Bert lives in that end one, the one with the caravan in. He lets the caravan, so he lives in that one. Bert inspired all of this, and last year he wanted me to make it a winter wonderland experience, which I did, and gosh, that took so much of my time. Anyway, I'm going to put you down because it won't be long until I have to start my live. Woohoo! And if you did want to do my live, it costs $5.99 a month. You get different things for that, but I can't remember offhand what they are. But also you do get one live a week, which we are just starting this week in November the 4th. This will be our first one. So I thank everybody who's a member. We do have some members who pay $1.99, and they get a few perks as well. They are members of this channel, and we love them. And yeah, thank you very much. So I'll leave the link if you did want to join our channel, become a member. All our subscribers are friends, but we do have membership. And you can just get to know a bit more about me and ask me questions and things like that. And it is only for members because, you know, I just don't want all sorts of people coming in. Oh, that's too scary. Well, there we go. My immediate reaction after my live. It went okay. I think it went okay. There was teething error. So I set up like thinking for a notification. But it set a notification for me as well. So I'm like, gets to 77:16. It's meant to start at 7:15. And it said waiting for Caroline Reborn Night. And I'm like, huh? I'm waiting for myself. So then I left people. I didn't know what to do, so I just went live. I didn't know how to delete that. And so we had a couple of people that were late in because of my error. And I do apologise about that. And I'm so sorry, crikey. But it was the first one. And I think it went okay apart from that. And apart from me now not knowing how to make sure it's saved so I can upload it to subscribers at another date. But apart from that, I guess I'll have to do some more reading. So see you next week, guys. That was great. Thank you. Okay, so I'm down in Hillside again this morning, and I'm going to, here is my double that I love so much. And so I'm going to put it up, and I'm going to put the girls in the double, Annie and Molly, as you saw, because they're in matching clothes. Alright, put this over here, folds down properly. So this is really old. It's a Brio, and I've taken Annie and Molly out in it before. God damn it! I've got to put it down a bit. Where's your lifter? No, hang on. It's not Go down, you sucker. So hard to do it with one hand. Right, put this back on the back now. So this is, yeah, damaged on the back, but it is, you hardly see it at the front. Oh my God. And I'm undenied about stitching it together, but it's so frayed, and it is only on the back. There's just a tiny bit of it on the front, and you can see a little hole here. Well, that is what was made for the reins. That's better. There we go. Now we can put these down. So there we go. But I can't, unless I take that off, I can't seem to Alright, hash it is. There we go. And it's got that Scentsy on, Sarah, that you gave me. I love that smell. Newborn nursery. I must message you, see if I can get some of those. So yes, it is very old Brio. And I picked it up from it was an hour away, and it was a hedgehog rescue place. So it's got the D-rings here. They're really, really rusty. And I've got some auto sole now, so I can rub stuff on all of my push prams that need a bit of tender loving care, which will be all of them. That'll be a job I can do now in the winter. So these D-rings here are really, really rusty. But she did it. The lady had I got the reins as well somewhere. I washed the reins, but there's nothing in the back. I don't think there's a hole anywhere. In the cardboard. Oh yeah, there is a hole in the cardboard. Oh no, there's not a hole. Where? It's not a hole, but it is for reins. It's got that there, look. And I just love it. I think I had Annie and Molly in it before when I went out for the day with Sarah. So if I push it back, I'm going to put Annie and Molly in there. Right, Annie, you going to come and sit in here? You like being in this pushchair, don't you? Because you can sit with your brother or your sister. We had Toby in it once, didn't we? So I am like careful of the blue. I usually put a blanket behind him. So for instance, this is an older, I think this is probably a 90s blanket though. I mean, this is, what do you think? Is it, I think they told me it was a 60s. I'm not sure. 70s or 80s Brio. So I would say, I don't know, maybe 80s. Trouble is, when I put a blanket on, I don't like hiding the colour of it. And it brings back a lot of memories when I've taken it out for other people. So Annie and Molly, you heard me say, have got on matching outfits from one of our aunties. How blooming lovely is that? Let me bring them up closer. I love, and it's got the tray on the bottom. It's massive to put in my little car. Absolutely massive. I might take it to the next doll show that I go to. Oh, I just spotted my light. I was looking for another light when I did my live the other day, and I'm like, hey, there it is. I was looking for that. Looking for you, you sneaky thing. Put you over there. But for the lives, I think I'll get a camping light. Anyway, yes, I think the wheels are awful, but they're rubber, and there's really, unless changing the wheels, there's not a lot of clean up. I mean, I could scrub them till my fingers were raw if I wanted to, but I don't. So there is that. But I might take this to another doll show that I'll be going to before the year's out. So I think I might, but it is takes up a lot of room. It's hard to get because it's the whole, like, it doesn't fold down any less than the bottom of it, and the bottom is really wide, obviously, because it's for two people. It's for two kids, isn't it? And I just really, really love these old pushchairs where they have this seating situation in between, and you either had blankets on your babies or you had what they called the dual foot for them. So for my pushchair up here, I've got one. Be careful, Caroline. Don't destroy anything else. You know what happened the last time you tried to show something. Oh, I actually don't think I've got it down here. Oh, there it is. So for my old brown pushchair here, which is a Syndico, thank you for reminding me. These are the actual Syndico legs. Where does it say? It said Syndico somewhere. Oh, I thought it said Syndico. Maybe it said it on the wrapper that I got it from. I took it out of the wrapper. But this is what you would have had in here. Like ones with 2 feet. Rather than one big one. I'm right, aren't I? I'm sure I'm right. I'm sure I remember seeing cousins and stuff in ones like this. And then, of course, this is for the Syndico. And the Syndico's old and rare. Toby used to sit. Oh, there it is. I knew it said Syndico somewhere. Toby was really good sitting in the Syndico. But, of course, too big for me now. Emma Jane is no good sitting in it because her legs come straight out. It's literally a very, very small pushchair. You've sat in it. You're right. You have sat in it, haven't you? Yeah. So maybe we could take you out on a cold, chilly day with these. I mean, that looks positively, this here looks positively vile. Like if you light a flame next to it, it's going to go whoosh. I've had a look. Not even vintage, you know. I've seen if they had any modern versions of these for kids, because all kids have the strap. I mean, years ago, yes, the strap was here, but nowadays the strap is right at the crutch. So surely there'll be something like this, but they don't, do they? They tend to put them in, do they put them in? All-in-one snowsuit kind of thing. So I did look at some snowsuits as well. But obviously for reasons that we know with our reborns, we don't want to put them in navy. I've taken all of this off and washed. I think maybe that's why it's got the rip at the back. I think, did I make the rip a bit bigger? I think I may have made the rip a bit bigger to take it all off and wash it. But the whole thing came off and washed. So that was great. But it's got like, it's got rubs on the side. The fabric on the side has got rubbed out as well. But that's from the reins, where they've had the reins like tied onto there, and then they come down here. I actually noticed in my my Joey, my new pushchair, it is a Joey, isn't it? It's in the car. My new one actually has D-rings again. I haven't seen D-rings for years in pushchairs. The Cassato, I don't think the Cassato has. I took Jack out yesterday and I don't think the Cassato has. But yeah, I saw D-rings right at the base of it, and I was like, wow, reins. People are realising babies need reins on to stop them from running. I mean, if this had been my two girls, they're a year apart, my younger two, the youngest one would have been out of here and ran. So she definitely needed to be on reins. But she would spend the whole time in the pushchair trying to click off the reins even. Oh, there we go, Annie. You all right in that? You do have Woody. I know. We're going to take you back up the house now anyway. aren't we? Yes. It's not warm down here. It's warm outside. It's warmer outside than it is in here. But we don't have the heating on. I think I've already said we only have the heating on till just when it gets freezing, it comes on. But I do like these outfits on them. Look at them in their little matching sets. Aren't they cute? And they're very much like the sets that Dee got. Dee gave us the sets, but skirts. 2 sets of skirts. So I probably will try them on them, Dee. It's just these are 6 to 9 and they're just about like fitting. And those are 3 to 6. So we'll see. We'll see. But don't they look cute? Girls, you're so funny. You're so funny. Aren't you? Hey, you're so funny. So there we go. I'm going to keep the pushchair up for a bit. That's why I packed that one behind. So I keep the pushchair up for a bit. Not with the babies in. They're coming back up the house. But yes, so I mean, I got these for all of you collectors out there. I got these at a charity shop for £1. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. I'm like, oh my goodness, they match my pushchair. They are coming home with me. And because I'm guessing, you know, no modern day mum will put their kids in this, that's for sure. Do not tumble dry. I didn't tumble dry, I put them on the line. But the fact that it even says that is interesting. Nylon cover, acrylic pile lining. Acrylic. Just imagine it, can't you? Wow. Put that near anybody with a pipe and it'll be pa-chong. Anyway, there we go. Thank you very much for watching us and we will see you in the next video. Bye.